Docdom will come back up as Keria is going to flash over, looking for Showmaker, not going to quite find it, but there's the Q, there's the kickback, the Shockwave does nothing, and first blood goes to Faker. Comes down, and as Faker is going to come on in onto Showmaker, goodbye, as it's Keria that locks down the kill. Another hook to come through as well, as Bertel has to flash to get out of the way, but Faker's got the reset, of course he does. And then flashes to get out of the way of the Solar Flare. T1, 3-zip.
This game, and
that's not going to be one of them, exactly. Kellen will just go down. Faker grabs another kill. Killing spree right now, 3-0-1 for him as he lands another ulti. Showmaker flashes, there's the Shockwave, but is going to be the stopwatch there available. Another hook connects from Keria, flayed back as Canyon uses this as a taxi to try and get in, but has to flash away. They just don't have the damage to take down T1, and there is the ult to come through. Showmaker does have a command protect as Ona tries to find the Q. Might have gone a little bit too far forward. Oh my god, Keria, can he miss? It's just absurd. Bertel doesn't have another shock blast, and they clear out vision. Canyon, can he actually get in there? He's inside the pit, but he's kicked out of it immediately, and it is going to be the Gwen that locks down the Baron, grabs a double kill while she's at it, as Zeus is going completely ballistic in this fight. Docdom gets excited, but I have no idea why, because he's running for the hills and he has no friends alive.
As long as she gets some kills, Jinx doesn't care about her teammates, but unfortunately, Damwon as a whole definitely does. Can't believe that came down to a couple of auto attacks from multiple members in a desperate attempt to secure the Baron. And T1, they're playing it risky, but in the end, if it all works out, who cares?
Yeah, another hook is going to connect, and Faker is going to help lock down this ace. It's Gumayushi that grabs the kill, and this game is looking a lot faster than game one. Honestly, I can't blame them as Faker does. He's going to dive on top as Bertel's in so much trouble. Faker manages to go golden right in the nick of time. Super Mega Death Rocket just a little too early. And it's Kellen that pays the price. Inhibitor going to go down as well. And T1, it is a 10,000, well, almost a 10,000 gold lead. And Damwon Kia now, without their support, going to have to give away soul points. Miyushi's ran out of minions as there's the Solar Flare. Shockwave going to connect as well as Faker soaks every single button that Damwon had and does end up falling down.
And that at least buys you a little bit more time as Damwon. Is it enough to stem the bleeding? Absolutely not. But you'll take anything you can get at this point, and you gotta need a bunch more of those before T1 actually is even within the general vicinity of being moderately at risk. Because if you can do this, then the state of the game...
Speaking of at risk, I apologize for the way I commentated that, because it's just Gumayushi standing underneath the turret, insta-killing his enemy. That was right on the edge of the stun as well, as the chain CC was really nice there from Damwon. But a slight overstep, like we were talking about, that's what T1 weren't supposed to do. But still, T1...
You can make about, like,
so much control. It does not matter. Yeah, it does not matter.
Although, the one thing... you can start Dragon here, or Baron here rather, that's completely fine. Just make sure you turn. Don't flip this. There's no need. Just fight. No flip, just fight.
Yep. Keria and Faker off to the side. Shadow Surge available here for the Vex. She can always make her way in as Canyon dives into the pit but is unable to lock down the Baron. Still, he's able to get out with his life. So they are able to fight yet another day. Canyon at 50% health. It's going to be difficult for them to do anything right now. Bertel, Solar Flare is going to connect. Ona tries to get out. Kellen dives way too far forward, but Keria also taking a lot of damage. Docdom wants that last auto, does manage to get it, gets excited, and then gets destroyed. The Shockwave comes in as well on top of Canyon, but it is too little, it is too late, and we are going to game 3. T1 will answer Damwon Kia's game 1 with aplomb.
Pure dominance here from start to finish. Damwon Kia never really standing a chance to the dominance that was shown by T1 in this game, and I gotta say, blue side looking pretty good right now. As this time around...
This is a very different looking blue side to what I saw in game 1, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not trying to be negative towards T1 here, but I do think that we see why for these two teams it's so important, because Gumayushi on his trademark Aphelios, Keria on Fresh, all these champions are just showing a level of dominance that we have not seen in a while, especially not against a game or against a team like Damwon Kia.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's the fact that we had the incredible marathon that we saw in game number 1. And then this complete blowout. It just shows that when you have teams that are at this level, and if you get a slight draft difference, a slight edge, it can really snowball away from you. And T1 have done so magnificently with this composition.
On the flip side, I feel like we've been talking about this game being over for a while now, as it is indeed. That's very clean.
That's about as flippy as you can flip.
Not
that honestly, it really matters in the end either way for T1, really. Getting Darmonkia out of their base is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, and even if you do lose it, as you point out, like you just win the fight and then should basically be able to end off of this. Look at this. Imagine if this did damage.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, because Showmaker has been put behind right from the get-go.
Oh, there's a big old stun onto Kellen. He's in trouble. Solar Flare goes wide as they do manage to land the Shockwave onto Gumayusi. Kellen almost uses it as a taxi, but Guma just says, nope. He's going to take the triple kill. He's going to look for the Quadra as well as Bertle. He's still alive also. Oh dear, this is not the place that you want to be, as he will be feared, and that is 100% terror for Darmonkia's top laner. As Canyon's like, you're not getting a Penta, but you can have my Nexus.
이번에 그냥 걸어도 될 것 같아.
레나 왼쪽.
왼쪽 봐볼래?
봐줄래? 여기 봐줄래?
제이스 아래, 제이스 아래.
보이고.
나 제이스 마크 할게.
머리 볼게.
야, 펜타킬인데? 진짜로.
그래? 야, 뒤에 제이스인데?
아, 일단
야, 아래 제이스 볼래? 제이스 공짜.
야, 일로 와봐.
제이스 공짜.
일로 와봐.
뭐야?
제이스 공짜.
일로 와봐.
야, 가자.
가자.
들어가. 아, 없어졌는데?
들어가.
들어가.
에이.